We've started a weekly series where I examine a real situation we're experiencing in the healthcare or insurance system. Today, I want to introduce you to Maverick, not his real name because we protect the privacy of our clients. Maverick is our youngest client right now. He's 4 years old, and trust me when I say he is adorable. Maverick and his family have been trying to get coverage for growth hormones. Without insurance, the out-of-pocket cost for these medications is around $5,000 a month, and this is something Maverick will be on until he hits puberty. They would also like to get coverage for the once-a-week injection versus the daily injection. At 4 years old, you can see how important this is when you're faced with years of injections. There are several diagnoses that qualify for growth hormones under his insurance: growth hormone deficiency, small for gestational age, and idiopathic short stature. I'm not going to get into specifics, but each of these have certain criteria that have to be met by the insurance company in order to qualify. Multiple criteria. Mind you, this family has seen 2 endocrinologists and both have prescribed growth hormones. This is a 4-year-old boy who, when you see him next to his classmates, looks about 2 years younger. He meets all the criteria for the small for gestational age diagnosis, except at birth he was half an inch too long. I've been in countless births, and I can tell you half an inch could easily mean the person measuring stretched him a little more. Birth length is far from accurate, but regardless, it disqualifies him. He meets all of the criteria for growth hormone deficiency, except on one stim test, one number hit 11, and in order to qualify, it needed to be 10 or less. We have studies that show the stim test should not be the determining factor. Doesn't matter. Denied. Finally, and this one to me is the most frustrating, the idiopathic short stature diagnosis, or ISS. He meets all qualifications, no doubt about it. His insurance company covers ISS as a qualified diagnosis, and the medication is on their formulary. Sounds like a slam dunk, right? No. While he meets all criteria and they cover the medication, they only cover it in one state, and of course, it's not the state they live in. This kiddo is falling between the cracks. If anybody has a contact at Pfizer, please let me know. Let's get Maverick what he needs and what his doctors have prescribed, and for the love, stop letting the insurance company overrule the providers.